Welcome back to another episode on Schwaadeheim. So in the previous episode we started harvesting the last two fields we have, and we started mowing the meadows. Now we're going on the second meadow we have, and after a bit of thought, this one is going to be for hay because it's bigger, and we need hay for both the sheep and the cows, while the silage is only useful for the cows. So judging by that logic, we do need more hay than silage, because the mixing ration is 1-to-1, so one hay, one... oh, this one is quite good yielding. Leaves a nice little swath behind. As I was saying, that it's... we could connect those two fields. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruptions. So one silage and one hay is the amount that it's useful for mixing the TMR for cows. And the sheep take primarily hay, so yeah, we need more hay based on that professional calculation of mine. Yeah, I was talking 2 episodes ago about the Steyr tractors that they are produced in Germany, but no, they are from Austria. The company was founded in 1864 in St. Valentine, Austria, and later on it was purchased by Case, if I'm correct. Yeah, in 1996 it was purchased by Case International Harvester, and then they merged with New Holland and so on. And in 2020 the factory in St. Valentine had 600 employees and produced around 10,000 tractors per year, both Case and Steyr models. So if you are just a little bit of a farming machinery geek, or just love to learn about the history of these things, here you have that little bit of knowledge. Okay, well, judging by the mini-map, this field is really yielding a very good amount. Awesome. Awesome, this is great, because we are going to need a lot of hay. Before the day is over, we are going to get the tether and ted this field to turn over the grass so it dries completely, and tomorrow we'll start with the baling process, I suppose. Steyr tractor. The Steyr region, the geographical region, is a big region. It spans, I believe, through at least 2 countries, Austria and Slovenia, in Central Europe. And I believe that the region is known for its wine production and beer production. So we may be looking into that at some point in this Let's Play, to be culturally appropriate. Yeah, so I hope every one of you is good, that you are having good weeks, good days, and that everything is well. and 2 more passes down the length of the field, and a little bit more to take care of that dreaded triangle again. The mower is working perfectly. This was a new purchase, we did not have it before. We only had one front mounted mower, or you could rear mount it, but it was a central mounted. So that means that it's in the middle of the tractor, whether you put it on the front or on the back. But I like these sideways hanging mowers because well, I see them a lot in my real life, and they also fold up real nicely for driving around. You know, when you take them on the road, they fold up vertically, which is a neat way to do it because it doesn't protrude anywhere and you are not endangering anyone on the road. Those mowers that stay you know, level and turn back when you are in transport position, those are I don't like those, because when you are taking sharp turns you very easily get the mower caught on something, or oh, I accidentally turned off the mower. Okay, did I clean it up? Yes, I did. Now for the last pass. Yeah, so you can easily get hit someone or get caught on something when turning around on sharp roads or tight roads like this map has. So that's really not ideal, and this is way better. And also I like this mod because of the sounds it produces when you turn on the mower and turn off. You can really hear it spooling up. Okay, both fields done. I should take care of the edge, right? I forgot about that. So let's hold the mower back out. Okay, so this spooling up sound is what I was talking about. Listen. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it sounds real, like a real machine would do, because you don't just turn on an implement and it's instantly at its working RPM. It's the same with the balers, with the loading wagons, with everything, basically. Gotta be careful not to cut any of the bush. We don't want that in our animal feed. So I will just skip this whole part and go over here. Yeah, I did leave quite a lot of the headland over here. And this is it. We are done with the mowing for now. Oops. Careful not to get caught on the railing. I have seen the notification that the combine was also done. So that means the harvest for this year is over. We did employ some help for that, and because if you do it alone we would still be just okay, so it did miss a spot. Oh, couple of spots. Okay, let's return the tractor to the farm. And then we'll manually finish the field. And then I believe we are done with the harvest. I will look over the farm if we have any tethers, otherwise I will need to buy one. Nothing too fancy because we don't have big fields, but we do need equipment to do the things we need for our animals to survive and thrive, not just survive, you know. Well, if people would be using their turn signals, it would be more pleasant to be engaged in driving, but you know, you don't have much of a say in how and why people do things like drive without indicators, but that's a story for another time. The mower is going into this big shed straight ahead. So we have a cultivator, a plow, a mower. Could I be running both mowers at the same time? Maybe. Need to check the horsepower requirement. Hit it. I completely forgot about this mower. I thought we sold it. Okay. So, just a quick check. Do we have a tether? We do not seem to have a tether. No. Okay. Turn the tractor off. Let's go finish the fields. So we have 91% of grain tank full. And I believe we will easily get these two patches in that are still left on the field. Okay, and let's go and do this little bit. Around and do this little bit. Now I'm not sure, at least I don't think we can get the whole grain tank emptied into the trailer because it's probably too full. What I'm gonna do is check how much space we actually have in the trailer, and if we don't have enough space to unload, yeah, definitely not. I'm gonna take the tractor to the farm and then come back for the harvester and empty it out when we arrive back on the farm. There shouldn't be any problem transporting the combine with grain inside the hopper. So we just might do that to save ourselves one trip with the tractor from the farm to the combine to empty it and back. Okay, let's empty the trailer, put it into storage. This is a really cool animation. The trailer emptying, the sides opening and everything. And the sounds accompanying it. Okay. Let's park the tractor over here for now. Turn it off and get the combine back home. So auger in. And we have the header trailer over there. Let's turn the beacons on. And let's take the blinkers on, the warning lights. So take the cables off, take the PTO off. We need to align a little bit better. Will it set up? No, it won't. I'm not sure why I'm hitting the trailer and it's turning around. It should be good, but it isn't because of some reason. Why? I took it off with ease and now it doesn't go on. Okay, let's take it back and let's turn on the strength. We should be able to move this trailer by hand, not like this of course, but let's take it over here where it looks like to be a bit more flat. So yeah, trailers like this are easily moved by hand because they are very light and they have the fifth wheel. But this one has fifth, yeah. Okay, yeah, this looks better. Okay, and this is it. Now we just need to hook the trailer to the combine. I guess there was a dip in here, a little trench that made the trailer stick out a little bit. Okay, awesome. Now let's get back to the farm. So this trailer really doesn't like tight turns because it gets turned on the side quickly. Okay, I think we are good. Let's put on some lights because it's getting dark. Yeah, after we park and empty the combine in the yard. We are going to go and get the tether and turn the field over, the field 96, and then we're gonna start making some bales and start to rake everything up. Yeah, the first step is raking everything up. And I also think we don't have any rakes or windrowers. Depends on how you say that, but yeah. We don't have any windrowers at the farm, so that's another thing that needs to be bought. I will pick a little bigger windrower because we can use it to windrow the... no, not 5. Because we can use it to windrow the straw that is on the field also, so we can bale it faster. We don't need to drive up and down the field so much. And coming back down to the farm. Such a beautiful map. Okay, so first thing, we should park the header trailer. I believe it was in the central bay. Reversing trailers with the rear steering machine is quite a lot easier than with the front steering. Oh look, we already have some eggs in the back. Okay, this should be enough. Let's turn it off. Pull the combine out and open and put out the auger. Now let's get the John Deere and let's empty it out. Put it in the grain bin and, you know, take care of everything. Then we can park the combine back in its shed, its resting place, and it can stay there for a whole year, I suppose. The combine is a bit dirty, but I'm not gonna clean it now. We're gonna do that in the spring or before use, because we don't want the water coming into joints and then freezing over the winter, expanding and making damage and damaging the seals and whatnot. All right. As I empty this out, I'm going to check how much grain we have in storage. And again, saving the game, of course. So around 21,000 and 6,000 of barley and 4,500 of canola. 19,847 liters. Now again, park the tractor over here. So there is rain forecasted. which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Good combine, thank you for all your work. Okay, let's check the new machines that we will buy. So we said headers. What do we have? No, too small, too small. This is 8.6 meters. Too big. 9 meters, still big. So this one are practically the same. I'm going to go with what into this 4.4 meters. Will we go with this? Yeah, we don't really have that big field. Okay, yes. Back. Let's go pick that up and add our first field, and then we will be rushing to do it before the rain comes. The grass that is going to be put into silage pit is not as important to be taken away before the rain, but the hay really needs to be done before that. So yeah, this is what I was talking about, you know, when you have to rush things and you have to do it quickly and it's all happening at the same time. And yeah, this is the farmer's life for you. The straw is not ideal to be rained upon, but there's nothing we can do. It's too much of everything at the same time, so we can't really manage everything. So in a case like this, you need to make priorities, and our priority is hay because we already cut the grass. If the rain forecast would be displayed before the cutting, I would wait, but it wasn't, so you have to work with what you have. Okay, getting back into town. And the clever motors. Be clever, choose clever. And we are choosing clever. This is the tether. Looks tiny compared to the tractor. So we're gonna go straight to the field. I think it's best if we take a right over here. This should be a closer route. And again, a beautiful view of the mountains. That's just great. I hope it's not going to be a long rain, because after we ted it we still need to windrow it, and we need to bale it and transport it off the field to someplace dry, for which I may be renting some equipment that helps us do that faster. As I said, the windrower is going to be a bigger machine, a wider machine, so it can take up a few swaths of rows of straw and grass and pull them together. But the baler still takes time to process to compress the grass, to net it up, and then you still need to load it up. So I may help myself with something that auto loads hydraulically the bales. Oh, look at fireflies. And here we are. Let's unfold this, and away we go. The animation of the tedding is really upped from the FS19. Do you see those little spots on the field? That white spot? That is supposed to be a firefly. Such a nice little feature. This is the Critters mod, if anyone's interested. It makes fireflies. It adds some sounds of dogs howling, of train horn and stuff like that, you know. Stuff you would hear in real life also. Okay, I don't want to be turning the grass over the field too much, over the boundary. And this cicada, or what it's called, sound, cricket. I think it's cicadas or something like that, I'm not sure. This is also the Critters mod. It just makes the map feel more alive, you know, more real. Oops, I missed something. Okay, we have to be thorough. So there is still 26 degrees outside, so it's warm, and that means the grass can be dried very quickly. So that shouldn't be a problem. And now when it's turned over, the heat should go up quite, the moisture should go out quickly. I don't know if you know, but the grass that is being cut and is still wet produces quite a lot of heat itself when it starts fermentation process. If you don't dry it fast enough. So when you turn the grass over, the moisture that is trapped underneath dissipates quite quickly, you know. And again, the infamous triangle bit. Thankfully, we do have quite a small field, so the triangle is not that big. And one last pass and we're done. So this is going to be it for this episode. We are running quite long and you're gonna have to wait. I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger. What is going to happen? Are we going to beat the rain or is the rain going to beat us? That is now the question. So thanks again for watching. I hope you had a nice little time. Take this off. I hope you had a nice time and see you next time. Bye bye.